Hey guys, Winters here. So today I'm going to share with you a recipe for a hearty, healthy, vegan noodle soup that's sure to warm the soul. Okay, so the first part of the soup consists of making your own vegetable broth. Now you definitely do not have to make your own vegetable broth. You can definitely use store-bought vegetable broth. However, it will enhance the flavor of your soup dramatically. What you'll need for this recipe is mushrooms, a yellow and green bell pepper, half an onion chopped at the root, parsley, 2 bay leaves. The recipe calls for thyme, however my local Whole Foods was out, so I got oregano, 3 carrots, 2 celery, 1 leek, a half a turnip, and 2 cloves of garlic. You'll also want a few peppercorns and some cooking string. First I'm going to start out by cutting the onion root off. Now I'm just going to cut the onion in half. I'm going to take my green bell pepper and just cut it along the sides here. The carrots, I'm just going to cut these carrots in half lengthwise. And then I'm just going to cut this long one in half. Take the other yellow bell pepper and cut it along its side. I'm going to cut the turnip in half and then in half again. I'm going to cut the celery in half lengthwise. Alright. And these are my stock vegetables. I'm also going to cut the mushrooms in half. Alright, in a large pot I'm going to use about 3 liters of water. That's roughly a gallon, not quite a gallon. And for right now I'm going to set that on high. Well, the water comes to a boil. We're going to make our bouquet garnier. It's going to greatly enhance the flavor of our soup. So I'm going to set these vegetables aside. And I'm going to take the leek. I'm just going to cut off 1 layer of the leek. I want to make a good layer. Now in this leek, I'm going to take the parsley, the oregano, and my 2 bay leaves. I'm going to take some of this cooking string and I'm going to try to wrap it up nice and tight in there. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to put in a few of these peppercorns in there. We're going to try to wrap it up nice and tight inside the leek and tie it using the culinary string. I'm also going to take my garlic cloves, cut the ends off. I'm going to smash it down a little bit and remove the peel. I also took the rest of the leek, cut it in half so I can put this in the broth as well. After the water gets hot, I'm going to turn it back down to low. I'm going to put a little salt in there. And then I'm going to start putting my vegetables in. Be careful dropping these in the water so you don't burn yourself. And then last but not least, the bouquet garnier. And then I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for 30 minutes. While the broth simmers, we can work on the soup base. You'll need about 5 potatoes, 3 sticks of celery, 3 carrots, and the other half of that onion. Now first we're going to make the mirepoix. The mirepoix consists of the onions, celery, and carrots. First I'm going to take the onion, cut the root off, and then I'm going to cut it in half. Cut that side in half, that side in half, and then just chop the rest about 1/4 inch thick. Now I like thick pieces, so I'm just going to take the celery and just chop this into small pieces. And for the carrots, I'm going to cut them in half lengthwise. And what you're left with is this beautiful mix of onion, celery, and carrot. Next, I'm going to chop my potatoes. And I'm going to chop them into pieces roughly this size. You can definitely peel the potatoes if you want, but I like to leave the potato skins on. Okay, now that the broth is done, I'm going to carefully remove the bouquet garnier and all the other vegetables that we're cooking in here. Oh, I wish you could smell how aromatic this is. Alright, and what you're left with is this beautiful golden broth. I definitely don't recommend throwing this away. I'm going to use this in my compost. Alright, so we're going to put the pot broth back on the heat. We're going to turn it up to medium. And the first thing I'm going to add in is our potatoes. We add these in first because they're going to take longer to cook. But you want to keep this on medium heat for about 20 minutes. Now that the potatoes are done, I'm going to add in my mirepoix. I'm going to let this cook for about another 10 minutes. So it wouldn't be vegan noodle soup without some noodles, so I picked out some whole wheat noodles. These are organic and they're the 365 brand. You can definitely use whatever noodles you want though. Alright, and I'm just going to add them into the soup. Feel free to use as much or as little noodles as you want, depending on how many noodles you want. I use about half the box. And then cover it, and then let it cook the rest of the way. And then you just want to cook these until the noodles are soft. Alright, and after the noodles are done, you scoop them out into your bowl. And salt and pepper them to taste. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Bob, what are you doing? Huh? Bob! What are you doing, Bob? Bob! Bob! What are you doing?